How to complete the Reposit installation using the Reposit installer portal. Use an internet browser to log into the installer portal. This is typically done on-site after installing the Reposit hardware. Enter your login details. These were sent to you via an email titled Installer Login Credentials. To commission a new Reposit box, tap Commission Reposit Box. If the software has already been installed for the Reposit system, you can skip to the validation page by tapping Validate Installation. Enter the serial number found on the top of the Reposit box. This will be 8 characters starting with an S. Select the internet connection type. You can choose wired or wireless internet. Choose the type depending on whether you set up a wired connection or a mobile hotspot, as detailed in the Installing Reposit Kit video. For a wired internet connection, select Wired and click Verify. For wireless connections, check the wireless installer hotspot is set up, as detailed in the Installing Reposit Kit video. Enter the customer's Wi-Fi network name and password and tap Verify to attempt connection from the box to the customer's Wi-Fi network. If it fails to verify and the wheel spins for several minutes without connecting, try turning the Reposit box off. Leave it off for 10 seconds and then turn it back on and wait for a minute for the internet connection to be established before proceeding. If it still fails to verify, then it is usually one of the following issues: incorrect customer network name or password. To check this, try connecting another device to the customer's Wi-Fi network to verify that it can connect with those credentials. Additionally, it can be caused by Wi-Fi signal strength or Wi-Fi channel congestion. The latter two can be diagnosed with the free Android Wi-Fi Analyzer app. Unfortunately, no suitable iPhone alternative exists. If problems persist, contact Reposit Power technical support. Once the customer's internet has been successfully connected, select the Reposit box kit type. This depends on the nature of the solar and battery system, as well as the number of phases supplied to the house. The kit type is specified on the brown box that the Reposit equipment is shipped in. If this is not available, refer to the Reposit kit catalogue. Once the kit type has been selected, tap Verify. Select the customer's address. If the address or the install does not show up on the list, check that you registered the customer 10 days beforehand. After selecting the correct address, a page will appear with a map to provide you with the location of yourself in blue and the location of the installation in red. If you've chosen the incorrect installation, press back to select the correct one. If you've selected the correct address, tap Confirm to continue. Occasionally the map will be blue with no details on it. If you encounter this, double check the address you're at is correct and tap Confirm to continue. The Reposit software will now automatically download. When the installation is complete and the software has been installed correctly, you will see a confirmation screen. This screen indicates that the system is configured properly, the software is installed correctly, and our systems are receiving data from the Reposit box. It also allows you to see the average of what each component has been doing in the last 2 minutes. Tap Continue to finish installation. If there is data that Reposit suspects may be incorrect, such as no data on a phase or component, we will alert you with a red screen and identify the component that is failing with a question mark or a cross in the check column. Please check the recommendations given in the message column and verify again. If this doesn't work, please contact Reposit technical support. In 3-phase installations, checks will be run across all phases. Please ensure that you check the information on each phase is correct and follow suggestions marked in the message column. Once the verification is complete, you will see a green screen and the installation has been completed. The customer should receive their login details to the Reposit app within the following 48 business hours after additional checks have been made by Reposit support to ensure the system is working correctly.